information on that, which maybe we can talk about some other time. But basically the idea is it uses a cartridge, and the cartridge can contain any kind of chemicals, all the way from tobacco to just the flavors, what they claim. But the harmful effect that is coming from vaping or e-cigarettes is growing bigger and bigger. Now there's more evidence that tobacco is going down. In the last 2 years, vaping use is going up. And more specifically among the youth. School-going children, young adults, they are using vaping as a way to look cool, because that's exactly how tobacco was marketed back in the days. Now everyone is thinking, oh, it's a harmless thing, it doesn't do anything, it's safe, it doesn't affect your health because it doesn't have any tobacco or nicotine in it. And they are trying it. The marketing campaign, if you look at all the posters and everything that's available, it is geared towards young audience. It's showing a cool lifestyle that if just people are just blowing up the smoke, and it's so nice, but it's not. What is coming into that chemical is a mixture of many things, which one of them can cause still cancer. People don't know about it. People are just thinking that it's benign, it's just flavored. It's not. There's various loose regulation in terms of what kind of cartridge or chemicals that are going into that vaping device. The government regulations are getting stronger in maintaining who is selling it, what is getting in there. And there's been new regulations and legislations in place to limit the marketing of this vaping devices right now. And our health unit is working with this school board to create that education and awareness campaign in the school as well. So our nurses are going to the school, giving this talk about the harms of vaping and vaping devices, and providing the right credible information to the students. And the hope is most of them would listen to it, and from the regulation side, from the government side, if we can limit the access and sale to those vaping devices or e-cigarettes to youth and young generations, we should be able to limit it. But right now it's getting bigger. We don't have a good handle on what to do other than doing the education if we don't have that enforcement piece. So we are doing a lot of advocacy effort to right from the ministry to make sure that young adults don't get hand on the vaping device.
So inshallah, we're going to have a presentation on that as well in the near future, anti-drug and vaping. A lot of parents don't know, but we have a lot of Muslim youth in these high schools that are vaping. Once you start vaping, it's very addictive. Don't think you're going to tell your son stop and he's going to stop. It's not that easy. And it can kill. Several youth have died in the United States just from vaping. Jazakallah, Dr. Ahmed.
So on your behalf, I would like to thank Dr. Wajid Ahmed for his presentation. May Allah bless him. And inshallah, we're going to have him more, inshallah, and give us updates. And maybe if his time allows, we're going to have a meeting to discuss, kind of policy that we can implement in our masjid. So far, we have taken some measurement and steps. We'll update you after Isha, inshallah. But inshallah, we're going to have like a full procedure that not only for the coronavirus, for all other, things can, make the environment infected by, these germs and bacteria and viruses. So inshallah, that will be after Isha, we'll update you more. Here, I have a special pamphlet called "Prevention is Better Than Cure," and as all we know that. And in this pamphlet, suggesting different type of food and drinks and hygienes from the Sunnah that was proven that increase your immunity and at the same time give you kind of prevention. So please, feel free to grab one of these pamphlets. It might be helpful, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of you. Brother our uncle Abu Wa'il, he said, nothing would harm us without the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we shouldn't panic. That's true. We should not be panicked, but we should take all right measurement. We have to take all means to protect ourselves and others. As the Bedouin man, when he came to the Prophet ﷺ and told him, I lifted my camel outside the mosque. Do I have to tie it up or rely on Allah? The Prophet ﷺ said both. You tighten up and rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what it's supposed to be. May Allah bless all of you. May Allah protect you and your family and protect our community. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala purify our heart, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as He gather us in this blessing time, may Allah gather us around our beloved Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, looking at the face of Rahman. Amen. So this is for you if you like.